que no estuvo nada. Ayer, no creo. Cuando venga el viste aquí, mano, hay que echarlo para afuera a mí. Oiga. Oye.
This hair, though.
Hey everybody.
Hold on, can we go like this?
Your hands are
Wait. Mira, Gabriel. We love you too. I'm gonna actually let him talk today.
What?
South Carolina. Hey everyone. Hello, it's Dili. Dale, bebé. Hey, Tiff. We're gonna let everybody log on. I don't know, can they? Hello from Tampa. Sell your fish.
Sell your fish.
Thank you. My Snapchat is blocked, you guys, for the next 24 hours. Hello, guys. Hi. We're just gonna give a couple more, or a minute or so to let everybody log on.
200. We're a little early.
Fitness gym coaches. She's the best baby in the world.
This little girl.
Say hi.
Hi. Sorry for my hand. Alright. Everybody have some tea?
It's end of month. Baby J. End of month. Can you guys hear us good? Am I too loud? I'm really loud. And I'm having tea, so extra loud. Perfect. You want to go ahead? I'm going to let you talk.
No.
I'm going to attempt to let him
We
talk.
usually go a little over.
Okay, another minute.
Couple minutes.
Couple minutes.
Yeah.
Hi. They can hear.
Everybody fired up for the end of month? And the new month. August is a big deal.
We'll tell you why in a second. Yes. Spaceship. You want to give me one more minute?
One more minute.
Two. Yep.
Next. 250.
Start if you want.
Long
Let me know
Island.
when I can take over.
You can take over.
No.
So,
I wish I could snap this, but I can't.
no.
I'll take a picture. You can't even see my face. It's okay. Alright, you ready, Ben?
260, 260. Yeah, sure, yeah.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let him talk.
Let me talk. So,
Your name?
my name is David, and this is my wife Annabelle.
Hey guys.
Awkward. And we got started in Herbalife 3 years ago in August. And basically, she started as a retail customer and was doing everything wrong. So she became a preferred member and found out she was pregnant with Oliver, and blocked them. But found out she was pregnant, continued to take the products, had amazing results. She lost 35 pounds after the first pregnancy, and then funny thing how that works is she got pregnant again with baby J, and continued to take the products all the way through.
Your results. results.
Yeah, okay. So my results, I lost 15 pounds of fat. But my biggest result, because I was always in shape. I was 185 pounds or so, 6'2". It's not really bad, but I was skinny fat. I was almost 19% body fat, which is ridiculous. So I've been able with Herbalife to cut that. My lowest was 7%. I've been able to maintain single digits since I've reached there with my body fat percentage. So that's amazing. Plus, I'm 37 years old. I'm gonna be 38. So
Viejito.
it's not just for young people. Anyway, I'll let her tell her story.
Okay, so to backtrack a little, guys, I was working as a nurse, 12 doing 13-hour shifts, and that was before I had my own kids. We already had 2 kids from his previous marriage, so technically we already had kids. And I was tired all the time, and I said, you know what, I'm tired. And I found my coach on social media, which happens to be an old friend from high school. So I contacted her, I got on the products. Like he said, I recently within that time period, I found out that I was pregnant with my first son. So I took the products throughout both of my pregnancies, felt amazing, had great energy, was able to drop the baby weight the first time around within 3 to 4 months, and get abs, which I never knew existed in my body. And then this time around, she just recently turned 7 months, and I've been able to drop the baby weight and get back in shape, even better than I was before I ever was pregnant. As far as our business testimony, so we started doing this very part-time. Our goal was to pretty much get our products for free. We were like, okay, if we can make enough supplemental income to buy our products for our home, you know what, this will be great. So we attended our very first STS, which is a success training seminar. And because we had HIT supervisor, which we had really no idea what that was. We had really no idea what that was, but our coach was like, look, you should really attend this. You're going to get, you're going to get to go on stage. And I was like, okay, great. He really wasn't down for it. No. He's just like, I'll come and support. We attended our first STS. I actually wasn't going to go to it because I had family that flew in from another country and they were going to take us on a trip. But my coach to Disney actually, and we'll get to why we say that. And my coach looked at me and was like, well, is Disney going to pay your children's future? And I said, no, not really. So I said, David, forget Disney. We're going to go to STS. And that hooked me. The very first STS, I was like in love, the music, the atmosphere. He hated it.
With a passion.
Yeah.
Hated it with a passion. The only thing I got out of that first STS was a migraine.
The reason...
To me.
The reason why he says that is because he didn't connect with the speaker. And to begin with, he went in there with a negative mindset. So that's why they tell you guys, I don't know if you listen to your coaches, to listen to personal development every single day, your mindset from the beginning of the day is going to completely change. So long story short, it took him his 4th STS to connect with the speaker, which he's actually going to go see this month in a different city. And he fell in love. That's the person that married him to Herbalife. So that's why they tell you guys to never miss an event, because you don't know who's going to marry you to Herbalife, who's going to be on that stage and is going to have the same story as you, and it's going to click. Everything is just going to click, not just for Herbalife, but in life, your priorities and everything like that. Oh, she's awake. Sorry. So now we have a total of 4 kids, guys. So I was doing it very part-time. We were able to supplement the income to get our products for free. And then we started upping our goals. So if you have goals and you meet them, guys, always go a little bit higher. Our next goal was to pay for the child support that we pay for our other 2 boys, which for us is $1,000 a month that we have to pay. So we went to our very first extravaganza. Mind you, we had gone to every STS up until then, and he still wasn't convinced. We went to extravaganza, which, if you guys just got back from extravaganza, it was absolutely amazing, mind-blowing. I can't say anything more, but if you missed it, there's always next year, but you should have gone. You want to say something?
No, the reason why I wasn't 100% on board, 100% committed, is because we're both nurses. and nurses make a decent living. So we made 6 figures. I mean, that's decent.
So we thought.
So we thought, and so I was accustomed to the lifestyle that I had, and making the amount of income we had, living the lifestyle we had. We didn't really want for much.
We were comfortable.
We were comfortable, and if we needed extra money, I'd pick up an extra shift. So then we went to Extravaganza 3 years ago.
It blew our mind.
And my focus changed. It was directly related to Extravaganza 3 years ago. I came back, fired up. I said, okay, if we're going to do it, let's do it. We made some goals. We didn't know exactly what it was going to take, but that's okay. Because they were good goals, and we didn't disrespect them. We just didn't know what it was going to take to get there. So that first Extravaganza was mind-blowing, and it really opened up the door for where we're at now.
Yes. Okay. So like you said, we went to the Extravaganza, came back fired up, and we looked at each other, and we pretty much said, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this for real. So guys, I spent any extra time that I had around the kids, around our schedules, working my Herbalife business, trying different direct method of operations. What works for me is social media, because I get to reach a lot more people. But guys, I started with my very own circle of influence, just helping out my friends, my family, my coworkers. And that's how it first started for us. And I just literally lost my train of thought. First Extravaganza. Huh?
Circle of influence.
Oh, circle of influence, sorry. Squirrel. So I started doing that, and then we noticed part-time. We got pregnant with her, and we knew that we wanted me to go full-time. We just didn't know what, when, and to be honest with you, I was scared. Like, you know, it was a big step for me to even attempt to go full-time. But what happened is we were, you know, I had just given birth to her, and I literally, you guys, coming back, just giving birth, I was able to help out 2 people from my delivery room get started on their nutrition plan. So
the delivery wasn't the best. It was a beautiful experience.
Yes.
Everyone should go through it, I guess. But we had some complications, and they happened after. So her family was there. Everyone was excited. Okay, everything's good. So they left. Well, then there were some complications that happened. So I was there by myself with my first daughter, even though I have 3 other kids. It was very impactful, very traumatic. I didn't like it. So she went down to surgery, didn't know what was going on. And so what happened when I was in the room, I was trying to help out, you know, sign people up, gave them the wrong account number, the membership number to sign up, and then she came back from surgery, did it properly.
I took over right out of anesthesia.
And I told her, I said, you can't go back to work.
He's like, because I can't do this by myself. So long story short, guys, it took me a while to actually go into work and put my 2 weeks in, but by that time, my nurse manager knew what was happening. She knew, because there was a couple of shifts that I was scheduled to work, and I was like, heck no. So I ended up calling in, and I finally just said, you know what? I know what Herbalife can provide for me and my kids. I don't want to miss any more of my children growing up. And guys, I went full time. I went in there, and she's like, I already know why you're here. And it was like weight lifted off my shoulders. And the irony of it is that she signed up 2 weeks ago, and she's getting amazing results, and she's loving the products. And she sent me a message today and said, thank you so much for getting me started on this. I absolutely love it. It's been an amazing 7 months, you guys. I've got to, is that a word? I have gotten to see my daughter every single milestone, since birth until now, and my son as well. He's 2 years old, running around, and then our other kids are 8 and 10. So guys, this Herbalife is for anybody. It doesn't matter if you're just trying to make some supplemental income. Like they say, $200 can save a marriage, and it's definitely true. When you're struggling out there, like how he said, I would have to pick up an extra shift, meaning that my work weeks will be 48 hours to 50 hours a week. So I would have to have, if my children got sick, okay, who's going to take off today? Who's going to take the time off? And you find out that once you get into Herbalife, that it doesn't have to be that way, that there's so much more out there than what is taught to you in school or what is taught to you when you go out into the real world. Anything else that you want to add before I get on touch on some points?
Talk about being scared. So I told her, she was born in December, I said, you can't go back to work. Well, we didn't know how we were going to do it because last year, we made good part-time income. Anywhere from $1,200 to $1,800 a month is what we were making last year.
Disclaimer.
That's not enough to pay the bills for us when we're accustomed to other things. So I basically said, you're gonna go full-time. It took her, that was December. It took her till April to finally commit to going full-time. She never worked, but she kept calling in. So she finally, in April, put her 2 weeks in.
It felt amazing, you guys, when you get to do that and you're like, and you get to make that decision and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna own my time. But that also doesn't mean that you get to slack, you guys. That's something that, not that I struggle with, because I knew from the moment that even before I put my 2 weeks in, from that time, I would still wake up early. It doesn't mean, you get to, sleep in if you're really trying to make it work for you and your family. I still wake up early. I still have a 90-day plan. I try and wake up at 6:30 in the morning because that's the way I am. If I am working for somebody else and I have to wake up early for them, why am I not waking up early for me to give my family the best life and the time that we deserve? What?
That's pretty much it.
Oh, in regards to Disney, so I don't know if you guys know, but Herbalife, has vacations, and when she had told me, is Disney going to pay your children's future? And I said no, guys. We qualified last month for an all-paid vacation to Disney that we get to take our children and our family with next year. So I am still in shock because I heard that Herbalife vacations are the best vacations in the world, and I've seen them through snaps and pictures. So for me to earn something like that just by doing what I'm passionate about, because ultimately I'm a nurse, because I like helping people, and just by continuing to help people and helping them grow, not just getting their results, but in the business as well, and helping them also make extra income to bring home to themselves and to their family. When I found out that we had qualified, I just started crying. So I am super excited. I also wanted to touch on another vacation, which is done with our organization, you guys. I don't know if you guys know, but there is a retreat that's going to be going on.
Did y'all see the Jamaica retreat?
He's cutting me off.
I did. The Jamaica retreat was another qualification. I don't know if you saw pictures from that.
This is actually a shirt that we got from the Jamaica retreat, and I love it.
That was phenomenal.
So
can't describe it.
So David has been working as a nurse in that hospital for 15 years, you guys, and his reward for being a nurse there was like a little lunchbox. And hey, it's a lunchbox. Hey, yeah, nice pat in the back. But the reward that I was able to tell him, hey, babe, guess what? We get to go to Jamaica. He's like, what? He knew, but when I actually told him, hey, babe, we qualified. It was an amazing experience, you guys. You get to hang out, with Disney, George, Alan, Fabi, all of your leaders that, they're just, sometimes people feel intimidated, guys, but they're just regular people, and you get to hang out with them, you get to talk to them, you get to hear their stories, you get to pick their brains. So if you don't know about the Utah retreat that's going on in December, the qualification months are August, September, October. Get with your coach so they can tell you exactly what qualifications you need to go, because guys, we're gonna be in this freaking amazing cabin. I have the video and I look at it every week. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be in Utah, it's gonna be in the snow, I'm not gonna have any children with me, I'm gonna make snow angels, and I'm gonna get to talk to everybody. and I'm gonna say, we're gonna qualify. And if you tell yourself that you're going to do something, guys, stay focused. Stay so focused that nothing else matters. It doesn't matter, any negativity that you have going on. Life is life, and it's going to happen whether you want it or not. And problems are just surprises that we don't want. So it's going to happen either way. All you have to do is stay 100% focused and 100% committed. Figure out what your why is. My why are my children and my husband. And the next goal for me personally is to bring him home as a full-time parent, because I got to experience that when we were in Jamaica for a whole week. I got to experience him there with me and the baby. It's very different when we got back and I got to do it alone. Yes, it's still wonderful, but it's different when you have two present full-time parents. He's over here rocking her to sleep. This is exactly what I mean. What else did you want to touch on? Do you guys have any questions, problems, or prices like throw at us that we don't want? Do you guys have any questions? I know there's something else I wanted to touch on and I'm still trying to think about it, so. Wow, too real right now. Guys, this is for anybody. Whatever you put into it is what you're gonna get out. It's not gonna happen overnight, and we're not telling you that it's going to be easy, but I'm telling you guys, I would come home from work after 13 hours of work, and I would say, you know what? In the future, I'm gonna get to spend every single day with my children. And that's exactly what happened, guys. I get to reap the benefits of that now, because I stayed focused, I stayed committed. And at that time, nothing else mattered. How did you first put yourself out there with the products? I just became a coach and I'm excited. Like I said, guys, it's simple. Use, wear, talk. You're using the products already. You're probably already getting amazing results, and that can even mean you're getting amazing energy. You wear the brand. Guys, if you know me and my team, I am the button Hitler. If you're not wearing your button, especially like at fit camps, you're giving me push-ups. Because nobody else wears these, guys. It gets you out of your comfort zone. It gets you to talk to people. And you wear the brand, guys, so use, wear, talk. In regards to direct method of operations, guys, get with your coach. Daily method of operations, get with your coach specifically. How many hours in are we... Wait, I couldn't read that question. I always wear my button. Sorry, I missed that question. Do you take all the products? I would get with your coach, yes. We try and take a new product every single month, because how are you going to be able to share that product and how you feel with someone if you don't know yourself? How to stop, to be afraid, and stay focused. You just have to figure out what your why is. What was a changing factor? You've been in Herbalife in 3 years. What was the turn?
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
I mean, we put in... We pretty much quit working overtime last year because we felt it wasn't worth it. We became financially more stable, and then when she was born, it was done. You can't get time back, but I'm old. Like, I don't feel old, but I'm 12 years older than my wife, and
I gotta keep him young.
I can't get time back. So what's the point of going to work for somebody else when we should be here with our family, or whatever you value the most? Whatever you value the most, really. And how we got over it was we just took a step across that line.
Took action.
And
action kills fear, you guys. No, we are Active Well team.
Yeah, we're flirting with the cut to get.
Yes, we are.
So
I would ask your coach in regards to your own specific plan. Action kills fear, yes. I don't know what that is. Anything else that you want to say?
It's end of month.
Yes. Oh, thank you. That's another thing. Guys, it's end of month. So that means that we stay up until 3 a.m. 3 a.m., guys. In the beginning, I never really understood what that meant, but I do now. So work for your team. It might not be you that's in a cut right now, but it might be your team. So also, I'm saying end of month, but some of you may be like, well, wait, it's August 1st. But in Herbalife world, guys, it got extended till today, which means that all of your orders and all of your members' orders, you guys, you want to place those orders for July. It's going to give you the option for all of your members. So make sure you let them know it's for July, because you're going to want to do for your team, you're going to want to do for your upline what you want in the future your downline to do for you.
And also, July is double month.
Double month.
Double point month versus to LDW.
Leadership Development Weekend.
Leadership
Yes.
Development Weekend. So if you're not a supervisor, I suggest you become one as soon as possible. If you don't know how to get there, get with your upline. But all the volume points accumulated in July count up to 7,500 volume points as double for LDW. And if you have a chance to sit VIP,
guys,
you have to take it.
Qualify for everything. That's another thing that we were told. In the beginning, I was like, I don't want to qualify. Like, I'm okay sitting back here. Yeah, right. The first time that I sat VIP, I'm like, I am never not qualifying, guys. So,
And then we went back.
and then it happened that we went back, I think it was one time, and I said, we can't do this. So, guys, qualify for everything. If they have a promotion of qualifying for an Herbalife pen, you better get that Herbalife ink. You better qualify for that, because they treat you like royalty. In no other company do you get the treatment that they do for you here. Toyam, thank you. I don't know my time zones.
That's true.
How do you stay focused? I look at my daughter, I look at my kids, and I ask myself, are they worth it? You have to figure out your why. If you don't have kids, look in the mirror, say, what's my why? You're welcome. It's all a mindset, you guys, and if you don't listen to personal development, I suggest that you start.
Yeah.
Sunni. Our IG name,
Somebody wrote it.
Oh, somebody wrote it. It's Ottersbox, our last name, _rollout, because I know it's weird, but it's Ottersbox, roll out. We say that to our kids.
Transformer.
Yes, a lot of nurses ask us for ingredients, but guys, we're not doctors. We just simply shared how we felt on the products. Plus, a lot of nurses don't eat good, so they shouldn't even be asking you for ingredients, because I know that they don't go around to their McDonald's French fries and ask for ingredients. And that's what I tell them. I'm very straightforward.
Yeah, she's very direct.
You're welcome. Guys, so qualify for everything. It's end of month. Drink your tea. Drink your tea. Get it. Put your kids to bed and party it up. Nowhere in the world do you get to work by your kids at your side, partying it up in the chats. We're allowed to. I was not allowed to wear it. No, but guys, do stuff intentionally. I always took my mug. I always take my bag, and I would always make stuff at work. So people started asking me. So guess what? I started sampling my people at work. All right, you guys. If any more questions? I hope this was long enough.
It's end of month.
It's end of month, so guys.
Get to work.
Yeah, let's finish it up strong. You guys deserve this. Awesome. We love you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to share in the chats. Let's kill it. And I'm out, because I gotta go help some more people. How to avoid procrastination? Just take action. Don't let it take over. Yes, ask your coach for product questions. Thank you. You're welcome, you guys. The party is just getting started in our house. The kids are asleep. You're welcome. I hope this helped. Yes, you're not always, sometimes your family is not going to be your support, but you have to stay focused on the reason that you did it. Your family's not going to lose the weight for you. Your family's not going to make the money for you. That's going to be you. All right, guys. Have a wonderful night. I'll be up till 3. Drink some tea and let's get it. Nice meeting you guys. Bye. Maybe how do I shut this off? Technology for me. I love it. ¿Cómo apago esto, baby? They're watching. I don't know how to turn it off. How do I do
Esa era media, porque esa no la hago. Mira por la. ¿Ah? ¿Cuánto me queda bien? No la fabricar. Yo voy a hacer fabricar.